Here we go, May 1st, 2025. Happy May Day. Mayday, Mayday, are you out there? The Svengoolie May movie schedule has been released. We're going to talk about that for a few minutes. We are going to talk about some very interesting art, etch-a-sketch things that are being presented in the Svengoolie subred group on Reddit. We're going to talk Nightmare Convention weekend, just hours away from opening the doors. Lots of exciting stuff in the Svengoolie verse to come around here on a Thursday night. It's not even a Friday night. It's not even a Saturday night. We're doing a school night show, and here we go. So let's dive in. The Bears. Okay, just wetting the whistle a little bit there. Let's go to share screen as we have it queued up already. As we can see, coming this very May 3rd, which is also Polish Constitution Day, which is a big day to acknowledge around the Windy City. We'll be having Polish parades. We'll be having Cinco de Mayo parades on the horizon. All good cultural acknowledgement and excitement. We got your Harryhausen and your Jules Verne on the mysterious island, followed by Shatner doing Kingdom of the Spiders. Shatner will rear his, he'll be at the Nightmare Weekend Convention is what I'm trying to say. So we'll be able to see Shatner as he appeared from the 70s, and we'll be able to see Shatner as he appears live in the convention. Now you got May 17th right there in the middle, featuring the double feature, Ghost of Frankenstein. Absolutely one of the interesting pieces of work under the classical Universal monsters. You got your Bela Lugosi in the villain's role of Igor. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. And then, all right, let's talk about how I got scared. Set the stage. We're at the Blair Witch movie house. It's Chai-Star G, it's Fanboy G and me, and I swear I could not sleep for nothing. I would sleep with the lights on after I saw it. I would sleep with my shoes on. I am not the most durable viewer of horror pictures. I tell you this honestly, it scared me deeply, and we'll have to see. Maybe I'm not going to tune in for Blair Witch this time around, but you never know. Anyway, then you get back to your Mummy with Christopher Lee, your Hammer style Mummy, Hammer being the British movie studio, of course. Then you got Haunted Strangler closing out the month of May. So of all these pictures coming up, I suppose I'm most excited by both. I'll go, it's a tie for Mysterious Island and for Ghost of Frankenstein. I'm absolutely most fearful of the House of Svengoolie showing this time around, the Blair Witch Project. Okay, so we're covering the May schedule. We got that. Let's come to where I can spin the screen around a little bit, and let's see what's cooking in the house of Reddit. Definitely some of the posters are excited. Now I want to come back up there in a minute, but where is this? Over right here. Look at this. So the poster screen name is Etchin' and Sketchin'. Clearly, we got 129 upvotes here. Some might call them likes, but 129 upvotes. I cannot imagine having the patience, the wherewithal, the concept, the ability to put that together. I mean, I wonder how long that took. I wonder how involved of a project it was, but what a great rendering. See, you think there's always something that has yet to be discovered in the Svengoolie verse. There's always some new creative outlet to interact and intersect with Svengoolie. And man, oh man, that Etch-a-Sketch from Etchin' and Sketchin' from 3 days ago, that makes it all the worthwhile to hang out in the Svengoolie subreddit. But now, how do you top that? You can't top it. Let's take a minute to observe Nanette doing a Powerpuff style, Dr. Gangrene over to the left, Elvira center, and then Svengoolie all in a Powerpuff Girl format. So that is really cool stuff. News on Flashback Weekend, Sven and Freddy Krueger, Robert England, their little Me TV video. We could take, but here, take a look at this. Now that's the same Svengoolie Etch-a-Sketch, and then multiple Etch-a-Sketches with different sizes featuring Sven here right next to Gwen Gooley. I'm telling you, I've not seen the likes of this until the last 3 days. 3 days ago and today. So again, credit to Etching and Sketching. That is some magnificent level way to participate in the Sven community and be creative. As long as we're right here and taking a look at the side scroll here, again for Reddit Svengoolie, let's just get a quick recap on the rules. Posting links to copywritten material may result in losing privilege to post, so please don't. Be kind and rewind. Well, hey, we know we're not actually in a rewinding kind of world anymore, but it does still rhyme. And the whole idea is we're just here to have fun in the Reddit community and only to have fun. Please don't troll. That's not how we roll. See that two rhyming things in a row right there. And number 4, flooding. Please don't flood the sub. If you feel the urge to post several messages in a day, please make one thread and continue to post in that thread. So says moderator Hollow, aka Danny. Okay, so that covers that. I guess let me try to flip the tab now. If I can flip the tab. All right, we're going to go to stop sharing and bring my whole noggin back around here for a second. Let's go to Nightmare Weekend. Get the share screen going on Nightmare Weekend. Again, I've never attended Nightmare Weekend before, so I'm about to be a first-time attender, but it is also free comic book weekend. So Saturday, I'm going to have to hit some comic shops, and then Sunday, I'm going to have to hit Nightmare Weekend. And let me go ahead and get that on the screen as we had showed before. I'm super looking forward to Butch Patrick. That would be my top interest, but Brian O'Halloran, also known as Dante from the View Askew universe. That's definitely worth trying to find Brian O'Halloran over there. Joey DeOria, the Bozo from 1984 and on. So that is a pretty cool opportunity to get to run into Bozo. Just over here, I'll again recap the Bozo art in a minute, but let me try to, now that I'm holding the Bozo art in the one hand. There you go. Plenty of the Barry Bostwick is a pretty book. Clint Howard, brother of Ron Howard. Chris Kattan, formerly of Saturday Night Live. You got plenty of people here from plenty of things. Robert Kurtzman, kind of a big name in the horror community. James Marsters, Denise Crosby. It is a very interesting and full cast of celebrity people here. You got your William Shatner, I had just mentioned. You got your Cassandra Peterson appearing as herself. She is Elvira, but she won't be in the dress and the wig. So definitely looking forward to being a first-time attender of Nightmare Weekend in Rosemont. Okay, so stop the share over there. Come back to where I can see all the business. All right, so again, speaking of Bozo, man, one day we're going to get to it and do an actual Bozo content show featuring the pictures I took back in 22 of the Bozo exhibit at the currently not open Museum of Broadcast History right here in the Windy City. All right, so we got all that covered. I want to also here to promote enjoyment of the Svengoolie community, promote viewing the Svengoolie program, to give a plug, not that they need it from me, but to give some recognition to Me TV and all that they're doing over there. I say that to say, we're going to do a little excerpt from the Me TV released video. If anybody on the Me TV side of things says, hey, that's content to come down, we'll take this video down right fast if that is to pass. But let's come back to the Svengoolie trivia questions that we're back at as we're about to go into the Nightmare Con. Me TV is posting their business from the recent C2E2 con. So we're at a real, again, exciting time to be between one convention and the other. So let me come over here to share screen again, and let's get them up here. And so now let me again come back to where I can actually steer. All right, right here. So this person on the screen right here, the Sven cosplayer, is the one that gave me the tiny rubber chicken keychain, which is, of course, as I do so often, just leave things just barely out of reach. I have been talking about doing a rubber chicken show and rubber chicken episode. I think I want to save that for when Chai Star G is here to maximize his comedic contributions to that concept. But okay, so here we go. They're doing the trivia contest.
Svengoolie.
Here we go.
How?
Unk.
Right,
You got it.
Imp and
Imp
Unk.
thinks he's his
You see
nephew.
in the background
Well done.
there, I know the camera's dancing. But
For
right
all the
there,
bragging
here's me
points in the whole wide
neat
world, what
background.
year did Svengoolie first hit the...
Let me pause again. So this guy, I passed him by. What a cool current release Sven t-shirt. What a super cool Goulardi vintage t-shirt.
19...
Again, this is
5
real.
years ago.
Real good to revisit
I was gonna
some
say
recent
79.
memories.
1979.
Now,
You got
who's
it.
coming next here?
Doug Graves, Svengoolie's
so this guy
piano.
they're talking about, Doug Graves and Anita Exorcist. This is the Chris Jones design t-shirt here. I have a store. Sven has a store. Absolutely
No
worth
player.
checking
What
all
is
this
his
out.
daughter's name?
It's on the tip of my tongue, but I guess you lost me.
All right, well, here's a hint. Demon-possessed girl's head spins all the way around.
Nita Exorcist?
You
Anita
got it.
Exorcist.
Well done.
Okay, here comes. This I'm saying.
Svengoolie's
All right, there's Nanette. There's me. He's going to ask the question. I'm going to be thinking of the question. Nanette was faster off the draw to pull the answer, but here's official Me TV. Please do go like and sub the official Me TV YouTube channel, as well as their Svengoolie shorts that they're putting out. So let's look at me there. Look behind the sunglasses, trying to be composed here.
coffin lid is named Body Sorrel. This is a reference to which classic sitcom?
Dick Van Dyke Show.
See, Dick Van Dyke. I'm thinking the thing that Rob Reiner, that Carl Reiner. I'm getting there, but it's taken me such a long path to get there. I'm thinking Rob Reiner's dad, Carl Reiner, did the show, and then they brought the guy on to be him instead of him being himself. And while I'm doing all those gymnastics, there's Nanette nailing it, getting the answer right. The Dick Van Dyke Show. So, again, it's a good time to be between conventions. It's plenty of good stuff coming around. We'll have to give the after convention report from the Nightmare Weekend coming around, opening up just tomorrow on Friday. I think that's all what I have to say for this time around. So let me stop sharing. And again, here we are on May 1st, 2025, looking for plenty of good stuff coming in our near horizons. Thanks, everybody. Please put whatever your comments or questions are in the comment section. Thanks to the whole Svengoolie Reddit community for hanging out, and to the posters there, including Nanette and Etching and Sketching. Thanks to Danny Hollow. Thanks to Chris Hamby for doing all his blog work. All of it. I'm closing us out. We'll be back again soon. Thanks, everybody. And we are out.